Conte was asked at his press conference today what he made of Mourinho saying that he doesn't act like a clown on the touchline, unlike some. And, well, people thought he was referring to Antonio Conte. This is what he said. I think that he has to see himself in the past. Maybe he was speaking about himself in the past. Sometimes I think there is, I don't know the name, senile dementia, when you're a bit, then he taps his head, when you forget what you do in the past. By the way, Chelsea came out afterwards and said he didn't mean senile dementia, he meant amnesia. Jose Mourinho responded just now to that quote by saying, I don't need the Chelsea manager to say I made mistakes in the past and will in the future. What I will say is I will never be banned for match fixing.
Oh, wow.
Oops. Happy New Year, Jose Mourinho. Gab, just put this into context for us.
Yeah, so what he's referring to, and by the way, Conte wasn't actually banned for match fixing. He was banned for failing to report an attempt at match fixing. Just to be clear and lawyerly on this, but it happened when he was at Siena in Serie B. They had already clinched promotion to Serie A, and one of his players allegedly says that, he said, all right, well, we don't have much to play for here, so let's just take it easy on them, because this match will probably end up a draw. That's what he's accused of saying, and he never reported it to the authorities. But it's obvious that these two are getting under each other's skin, and the 2017-18 Premier League season is turning into the year of managers behaving badly and rather like kids.
Indeed. Mourinho take it too far?
Well, we'll find out. I mean, surely, I would imagine, I don't know what the legal ramifications are going to be from Antonio Conte's side and Chelsea's side on this kind of remark. I mean, surely if there's nothing to hide from the Italians' point of view, then he has to go after the Manchester United manager for those kind of insinuations, surely.
What I would say is that, in general, if you're a manager and now you're matched up with Jose Mourinho, the one thing that you don't want to do with him is go into the media with him, because in that arena, he is the best in the world. He manipulates the press conference. He manipulates the information better than anybody else. And when it comes to a back and forth through the media, nobody better than Jose Mourinho. So if I'm Antonio Conte, I leave it. I leave it alone because I have nothing to gain from this.
Stevie?
If I'm a grown adult, I leave it. Never mind who it is or how good they are or how bad they are in the media. This is absolute child's play. And it's...
But who leaves it? Mourinho leaves it now, or Conte leaves it?
Both of them.
You can't have somebody come in a press conference and accused you of match fixing. What would you do?
No, I'm just telling you that both of them should keep their mouths shut.
So what?
So you try to say, oh well, if he says that, then you can come back and say that.
But that horse is already bolted.
It doesn't matter. Listen, it makes absolutely no difference.
It does.
These two managers have got enough on the plate with what's going on at the football clubs, with what's going on on the football field.
Correct.
To start insulting each other, and regardless of who starts it, they should know better, and they should keep the trap shut and get on with the game.
You've now potentially gone beyond that, and are now calling into question professionalism and integrity. And I don't think if you are guilty, if you're innocent of any of these, you can stand by and say, I'm just going to let this go because somebody has allegedly or insinuated that I'm a match fixer.
I agree that Jose Mourinho has crossed the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has crossed the line.
Potentially.
So Conte's not crossed the line.
No.
Gab, go on, Gab.
No, I just want to say, look, hey, this match-fixing distinction, I just want to be clear here. He was banned for 8 months, subsequently reduced to 4 months, for failure to report match-fixing in his own team. I mean, look, we're going to get into sort of semantics here, and this is what happens when grown men behave like kids, because, the line from Chelsea was that, of course, well, he said senile dementia, but he meant amnesia, which, of course, is a bit different.